Hello and welcome. Right, I am a little bit gutted if I'm honest, but we sort of did save the flour is in the pasta place, so we didn't completely lose that. But when I think of the hundreds of tons that we had of like carrots, so we weren't really reimbursed terribly well. But then it is September, the best possible time is. But of course, all of this was consequences of trying to fix a wrong, and it sort of left us in a bit of a predicament. So I feel more than justified in the fact that we really have cleared any sort of wrong that we've done all the way through here. But not that we intended to do it, but I've got to be honest, obviously sticking down storage is a part of the game. It's just that that particular storage is a little bit prone, which has sort of left me to the thing that, well, we'll go another route. So we're basically still doing the dry pasta store, and we can only have 50 tons, which is about not far off what we've actually got in total. So obviously we can sell that come January. The honey again is actually building up for some reason. Yeah, the honey's really going through the roof on that, so it's good. It is September. We're going to go through literally till next year, and we do need to do at least one field. I think we'll be able to afford another field. I think we'll definitely have it, and with the course of scanner fields now, which is quite amazing. So we're just going to like zip through like we have done. I don't want to be faffing around, but I do think actually I have a point. So we're going to buy that exactly as is. It may well come in handy later on. That may do too. It's a 9 meter. You don't get, but yeah, let's do it. We'll change the colour when we want. Right, fantastic. So we sort of get in there with equipment. Let us. Yeah, it's really weird. I always buy corn headers, but very, very infrequently actually use them. It's true. I've got to play to the way that I play. I think a little bit better rather than sort of think sometimes strategy. Anyway, let's go through till tomorrow. We've got everything on sale that we need to have selling. We've got a lot of good equipment. We really have. Yeah, things are really widening out. We've had some very good prices as well. Some real good deals. Very, very high 60s and 70s on an awful lot of stuff. So it's a lot of headers. Have we already got a sprayer? We've got a lovely one, haven't we? Yeah, I thought so. Right, let's have a look, because I have a feeling that the honey... Oh no, it did. It's working and it's not blocked or anything this time. Pasta should be going up nicely. It is going up quite well, actually. So then, let's just check in the time-saving stock check, because we need to keep an eye on this. No, we're not selling lime. And seeds, we're not selling either. Honey, we're not, but we will when we need to. That's January. Wow, and it will sell for that. And obviously, there's going to be more. So yes, let's just crack on. I don't want to, just don't want to faff around. I want this to sort of show the strengths of a start from scratch, which is really obviously what this entire series is truthfully about, is to sort of show a start from scratch from start to finish. Obviously, yes, it's got normal economy. I could have showed it with hard economy. It would have been a bit more. It would have dragged a lot longer, and most of us, our attention span isn't really that good for like being here for 10 years to actually see what we can see. So do we need another? No, it is a good price though, but no, let's just make sure that our production isn't stuck, because we do. Oh, my life. Yeah, I was right. It's about done. Oh no, the honey is still distributed. Parsnips are. It is true, with how much it's going down, that probably will last us till next year. The honey, though, is really going through the roof. So let's go straight through again. Yeah, because the honey because it's built up so well, it doesn't really matter if it doesn't. It might be that, though, that jams it up. If we don't let it all settle down, is it that the next day, because we've seen it's real time, doesn't particularly care about. So is it that if you rush it too much, that they sort of jam into each other? Is it that? Not so far. Not at the minute, anyway. Right, so let's look at this because this is the one that, yeah, so it's as good as it can be. It's just got a tiny little bit, which we may or may not do. And we'll keep our eye because we're getting closer. Sometimes, as we know, yeah, it doesn't show you, does it? You can still sell it though, strangely enough. Max value 2. Huh? I suppose it can't work it out. Hmm. I think we'll save it before we sell. So it says February. If we look at the price now in the... It's quite a way down, I would say, about there. It's just after this, I think. Let's just check. Yeah, it does show February, so we'll literally just go on that. Another forage pickup. I thought that was a stone. Oh, hang on. Stone pick a forage pickup trailer pack. Oh, right, because it does both, but this is a forage. Yeah, that's okay then. I thought I'd understood it correctly. Another beautiful harvester. I love that. It's by Cesarius Modding, but we've already covered. We've got 2, which we've used both. Money's ticking up nicely. I'm thinking I want to buy the big field before we start working on selling. So it went totally out of my head then what I was going to say. Yeah, no, before getting rid of the loan. Yeah, I want to buy the big field is what I was going to say. Uh, yeah, no, we're all right for things like that. Would imagine. So we are in January. So will it show us the current price? I don't think it will because of... No. This is the only bad side to this, is the fact that you can't really see what price it's at, but it is what it is, so we'll just literally... We did check, yeah we did. I get confused when I do this. Rushing through, you sort of think, did I look or was that last month? Well, I do especially. I will be going back to the normal Let's Plays. It's just this week, it's been one of those weeks when I felt exhausted and I thought, I can manage this. I actually like it. I wanted to do a bit of a tutorial. And I always think the best way is a proper run through rather than just, yeah, to do it. It's that typical. Now we can afford the one we had on sale a bit ago. We've now just got a sugar beet harvester. Just a standard. We've got a fantastic one and a normal grass roller. So yeah, we're all right. So what we're going to do now is sell. Obviously, it is a bit of a risk, but we know that it is what it is. So if we missed the boat, let's also check the honey to see if it's stockpiling. No, it's not. How we do? All the parsnips are going low now. Yeah. So it is what it is. We knew this. We knew it'd be a bit of a... because it's doing 2 things. So, right, let's go through to March. Ooh, will that still sell? Wally. Ah, do you know, Friday night. Will that... yeah, it will sell, but what will we get? Never done that. Where you like do the selling malarkey. Ooh, okay, you got away with it. Yeah, wow, okay. So let's put it on story. Talk about lucky, Gordon Bennett. Yeah, that was a right good. It was though. That was a fantastic thing. 313,000. We can afford the big fields. Let's have a look. Giant Eurus. I would imagine ours could actually cope with that. But I've got to be honest. I'm not a huge fan. I had this on Ravenports, and it's a little bit big. It's very unforgiving, but that is good. Do we need it though? We've said this before, even though it's a really good price. We've sort of got a built-in windrower stroke forage. I don't think we need one really. So we're in March. We're going to go through till... are we, or are we going to like do some... Right, well the one thing I am going to say is we are going to buy field 18. Just not going to leave us a lot of cash. Fantastic. Right. 47,060. I think what we're going to do next is I'd like to upgrade this, but again, I've run out of cash again. What I think we've got to do, remember we spent the money for the bakery bits. Yeah, we have, but we'll have to make do with it as is. What I'd like to do is grab this and lease the tree devourer, and because we've got work to do, I want to start prepping, because we can do in both March and April. So this is more prepping for the future. We bought our third field, but we're going to need to get these trees out of the way here off our land so that we can do animals and sheds and all that type of stuff. So I'd like to do in that particular, and then next session we'll get onto normal farming is what I'm thinking. So we're going to need the big blue. So let go of you and go and lease a tree devourer. Also we could take the scanner and scan as well. Makes a little bit of sense to me to do that too. Yeah, it's nice to... Ooh, okay, forgotten. We've not repaired it. Yeah, sometimes it's. I've got to be honest. The one bad thing about this is it's all been work. I have not like done anything other than just work. And I thought, well, let's have a bit of fun with this. Yeah, let's. In fact, let's scan the field on the way. So 3 fields and one of them very large. We could, I suppose, thinking about this, we could. Now, how much horses do we need for the? I think. Actually, I suppose we could swap the tractors. Doesn't necessarily. Yeah, let's have a look at the 8 meter. I think that's. Is it Cedars? I think it is Cedars. It requires 240, so really this is the only tractor that can cope with that. I'm trying to think, do we do... I think what we're going to do this time is... Can't do... Yeah, that seeder doesn't do vegetables. It's one of the few things it doesn't do. It doesn't. But it does do lots of other things. Now then, we've looked last time and it's... Oh, I'm going to... It's down at the shop, isn't it? Right, okay, let's go scan. And let's go grab that as well. This is a bit of a monster. You've got to do this because you just can't see like how it's just so good. You've just got to have it in that view. I mean, the one good thing is we can probably scan the other field that we would like in the future. Yeah, probably a little bit more if it'll let us. This might not be our land. Yeah, I thought so. We need to sort of... see it. Now this is a weird one. Sometimes it can give it you for like just 100, and other times it can do it for thousands. It's a bit of a strange one. Right, so what does it look like? Ooh, beautiful. It's just a little tiny slither of 57 and half of 54 done as well. It is a bit of a beaut. Right, have we... Yeah, that's the point. Did we... Did anybody plant? Oh, they did. 56 has got sugar beets in it. Ah. It's only just been planted. See, I knew I should have... Mind you, we couldn't afford it. Couldn't afford it before. So that means, in that case, we may as well do vegetables in both. So I think we're still going to lease... Yeah, the same one that we've leased for the last few years, and we can set... Ah, well, in that case, then we don't really need to do it now. So it is true, all of a sudden, we've got time on our hands because we can't do that till April. So it gives us a little bit of a reprieve, but it is true we could Oh, pH value goods. Okay, so just nitrogen. Now, while it's been planted let's go grab. Stick this away and grab the fertilizer spreader. Let's zip in a little bit. Yeah, no point in having 4K if you have it so small that it looks worse than HD. Yes. Well, it's getting closer to October. Yeah, I knew. I'm getting a little bit worried because, as I said, I've sort of had this before where you sort of run out of steam a little bit and you just can't do the. I finished most of the Let's Plays, but we still got combined counties. I think I've got a little tiny bit of the rice map, just a little bit, and the rest are just choices. Yeah, things that we're just doing by choice, not monsters or anything like that. Scrap this. And I think we'll probably have to. Yeah, I think we'll take the front loader with us as well. Oh my life! I think we need to sell some. Yeah, I can see it in the distance. I think we need to do a sell of our honey as well. It's gone mad. Yeah, it's done that thing again. Selling. Right, we'll sell it on the hour. May as well switch that off. And we will grab the loader 2 and follow on with that. Which is there. Train's on its way. Yeah, if we just grab, I think we use all of this. I mean, not terribly. The beauty of that field is the fact that it's obviously across the road from the shop, so we've not really got a major worry. But we've probably got another top up with this. So I am obviously, we've got a one shed over here. We will obviously be putting others. This is not the main farmyard. That's why I didn't want to. I was getting to the point where I knew I needed to put more sheds down, and I didn't really want to place any more. We will stick the grain mill back down, the special one for the pasta later. We will also probably, again, we've got sugar beet, so we're gonna have to work with that. Don't know if we get a sugar factory. We could do, but not the Giants one. Not that it's bad, but there are those that do multiple things, aren't they? So right, smashing. Set this going, and then we are going to grab the trees, cut those, and chip them. And the other thing is, I haven't forgotten, we are owed 150 odd tons of straw. That we did say that before we sold that, so we will put like an 82 Studios down and sort that. Let's get you ready. Thank you very much, young man. And let's put 56 down. And let's create the gauze. Surprised I never found that, actually. I don't think somehow we might manage 2 though, just. This is one of the bigger fields. Yeah, I thought so. 56. Save. Activate 36 meters. Yeah, that is a new feature, I think. I'm sure I've never noticed that before. Let's grab the tree devourer and let's get some trees. I'm going to go into a time lapse though, because there is quite a bit for us to do, and I would like to make the most out of the session. So we'll see you guys and gals on the other side. I don't think that's too bad. We might be able to trim a little bit more around there, but there's some good land there. We could actually, you never know, we might need to stick a shed there because we might need to put the animals there. Obviously, we've got to about here. Well, in fact, you can to there actually. You can see it is a goodly patch. We could sort of make that field a little bit bigger, but it's planted for now, so there's no point at the minute. But yeah, I'm thinking we may have to put sheds there because we might have to have the animals here. That's what I'm thinking. So I just thought I'd tweak the fields a little bit. I'm going to have to destroy all of the present courses though, because now they make no sense. So yeah, all of these two fields are really going to have to go. Just going to speed time up to 10 because obviously we have got that the sale of that 10 tons, which as we know is quite a lot actually. It's to its adult. Yeah, it really does. 20 odd grand. Right, smashing. So there we are. That's that. So next session we are going to be planting. So we are going to lease what we have done for the last few years because we're going to do 2 vegetables. Yeah, we might have to do the cow. We've got to do it again now, being as we sold all of the other, and obviously we will, as I said, get the straw because I'd like to buy that, the one I showed. But we've also, first of all, got to put. That's the point. We're not going to do oats this year, then, are we? Really? So there's no point in doing that this year because we've not got enough cash for this season to actually do. We could make this a bit bigger, but then the sheds become useless. So something I realised in sort of Stone Valley on the Start from Scratch one I did them well too tight, and you've got no room to turn or get in or all the rest of it. You risk damaging the crops. So I'd sooner have a nice big headland. We've made it a little bit bigger, but it's a fairly good field anyway. I love this field. It's a real cracker. So what does it look like on our... Yeah, obviously it should be pH good. It said good. It's not perfect, but it is good. And nitrogen is really, really good. So let's grab that off that field so that it doesn't get caught next time. And I'm hoping we should be able to fit a fairly decent animal enclosure somewhere down here. We've got that, the stone chips and obviously all of the straw will go. Wow, I'm surprised 129 litres left. Amazing. Let's just top that with what we've got in there and get that all gone. So, yeah, we're going to need a little bit more, although maybe for those 2 fields we might just about get away with what we've got, because we've also got a little bit in the bags on the edge of the field we may just about get away with this year, because I think we've spent all of our profit. We've got a couple of productions to buy. I'm hoping we can squeeze out this year, and I'm hoping next year will be animals. Yeah, I'm sort of trying to keep the flow of this going though, because really the work is still not too ginormous at the minute, and obviously this is already, so we do need to be looking for some kind of weed growing, so we're going to need to spray. Well, yeah, I don't mind actually. It'd be nice to get our sprayer out and about. So really we can actually go through till tomorrow morning, can't we? Thinking about it. Yeah, we can, because yeah, it doesn't matter about that. We need to do the vegetables, so we can't do that till April morning. Remind myself. Yes, no, we're happy with all of that. So let's go through till 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then we'll lease the. I will destroy the courses, the present courses off these as I just leave, off camera, because there's no point keeping them anymore. Even though we've only tweaked them. Yeah, all my life that was not a bad 91,000. Oh, no, that's a nice. That's the kinds of tractor that we really could be doing, but it is sort of out of our price range. It's true. Well, we could really upgrade the one we've got. What we are going to do is, because we need it, we are going to lease the planter again. I think we've got enough seeds because we are only doing vegetables this time as well. Let's pay attention and grab it with the roller this time and not forget it like we did last time. Yes, definitely. And yeah, everything else really. It's yeah, we've got this. Oh, we also yeah, let's get the spray as well ready, so we haven't made any of our own. Because yeah, we've sort of steered clear of all that type of thing. We're just doing normal farming. So I think that should fill it. Yeah. So all that remains to be said for this session is we certainly are growing. Yeah, it's the growth is really good, and we've sort of between them. I think we've got a fairly decent amount of spare land for the few productions we need. That's one of those things, and with this on a start from scratch, that you really have got to get into the habit of doing, and that's looking at your fields to see the ones with spare land, or be prepared to sacrifice a bad field if you sort of chose and 49 was really lousy and you wanted this clump, be prepared that in time, although you might use it as a field to begin with, we wouldn't do it with that one, that's too good, 119%. But if it was terrible, it wouldn't be a bad thing if you were having these around it for that to be the farmyard. You've got to sort of look, well, these are not bad fields, are they actually? Oh, apart from that. So actually, the original farmyard would make a really good farmyard, but I also, and this is me over years of Farming Simulator, I don't like having my back to a road or the edge of the map, but sometimes you've got to. Yeah, but I don't feel that we have. I'm liking where we are here, where our farmyard is going to be central to the fields that we are hoping to have, which would be this set here. So in time, oh wow, so you don't get that. You do get a little bit with that, but the rest is actually something you don't ever own. Right, okay, that's interesting. I have owned this field before. I had one Let's Play where I did 18 and 19. I don't think I ever aired it. It was one that where sometimes you have a bit of a fiddle and it just doesn't feel right, so you throw it away. It's yeah, it never sees the light of day. I've got a few still to post as well. My Erlingrat and my Calmsden again, both not complete, and they might not ever be. But I just wanted to do Calmsden on a new farmer start because I know a lot of people. I did start from scratches both times, and I just wanted to. We got a long way in, but we bought big fields as well, so we're doing well. But it's a monstrous farm for you to get around. So yeah, I don't know if we've done 2 years that needs posting or not, but yeah. But that's where I'm going to leave it. So, yeah, I think we'll carry on talking about the start from scratch. Start, and it's both joys and curses. It is the curse, obviously, is we still only have got one shed, which we will rectify. But it's always I need the fields and I need the equipment first. I keep saying this, and there comes a trade-off where you sort of have got to think, no, no more fields. Concentrate on the farmyard or concentrate on the animals. But the other thing is, you come to a certain point in the Let's Play where you're earning a lot each month. That's really when, at that point, you can afford to sort of spend some cash on the farmyard and animals and that type of thing. Or maybe your animals are what cause you, yeah, if you did the fertilizer or whatever. At that point is where you do want to be doing that type of thing. So yes, it's all there's both good and bad things about start from scratch, but you as a start from scratcher have got to learn some really different skills as if you were doing a new farmer start where you've got your infrastructure and all you need to do is widen out with your equipment and buy more fields. I'm not saying it own all you've got to do, because some match you only start with one tiny little field. Hobo's Hollow, you started with a really small fields on that, and it was a real challenge, even though it was a new farmer start. It was a cracker. And then others, you've got loads of fields or a good set of fields or brilliant equipment. So the challenges do still vary from map to map. So anyway, yeah, we'll continue this conversation throughout the Let's Play. So all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.